FSG has been looking for a minority investment for some time, engaging both Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley merchant banks to facilitate that search. With Liverpool, one of the Premier League's very biggest clubs, with a global fan base of hundreds of millions, and with success on and off the field to boast of, there was a desire by FSG to test the water and see just how much interest was out there as the Reds ownership group sought to recapitalise the business ahead of what is expected to be a costly rebuild, where the sale of players won't be able to make a serious dent in what the outlay needs to be. The idea of a full sale was considered, although it would have needed to be a major offer, likely in excess of £4 billion, to encourage FSG to sell. In truth, the latent value within the Premier League that FSG believe exists, and the reason why it remains such a sought-after league with immense scarcity value, is one of the reasons that they don't wish to sell the team. Now, that didn't stop the rumour mill, though. Interested parties from across the globe were said to have been in talks, with social media accounts abuzz with rumours of an impending takeover by sovereign wealth funds and the Qatar Investment Authority, one rumour that got considerable traction. There was even suggestions of clandestine meetings between interested bidders from the Middle East and FSG in Liverpool in January. Now, an answer buried within a question about the future ownership of the Boston Red Sox by FSG probably isn't the ideal way to convey such information to a global fan base who've been left wondering what direction the club is headed in recent months. But the question was answered at least. FSG are not selling Liverpool Football Club. The continued stewardship of Liverpool by FSG isn't something that will please everybody, and there are very real and valid questions that the ownership need to address with actions, namely the spending required this coming summer to rebuild a side that has been hamstrung by 2 or 3 missed opportunities in transfer windows in recent years. There are some clues as to what happens, in Henry's words. They won't be in England forever, and it's highly likely that when they do choose to depart from Liverpool, they will switch their focus solely to North American sports, with the NBA and NFL potential destinations, depending on the structural changes that those leagues would need to undergo before FSG pressed ahead with plans, and those changes aren't imminent. It's been pretty clear from the off that this does feel like it's the beginning of the end for FSG's ownership of Liverpool, although an expedited time frame that doesn't align with longer-term objectives has always made it feel that this isn't the time, not just now. Whoever comes in as a minority partner will be interesting. It's likely to be someone who FSG feel that they can work with, who offers something that they feel like they don't possess, and someone who may feel like they have the power to accrete their stake over time and own the club, or work with someone who can take the club on in the future. Regardless, just having some clarity on the situation means that the focus, for now at least, should be able to switch back to on-field challenges, with the Reds' last few games having given some renewed hope for this season. What happens in the summer will provide answers to the more searching questions around the direction for the longer term, with FSG needing to invest in a way that they have not done so previously.